Hello, and welcome to the AT&T Super League of Sweetness Week 6 video recap. Of course, it's me, your defending champion, and your commissioner, Super Keith. In these videos, as usual, we'll go over the games that happened, player stats, upcoming matchups, and other interesting facts. First, I want to apologize this video is so late. The Thursday night game's already going on. I just had too much going on, and I was too tired on Tuesday and Wednesday to get this out, and this morning it was a shit show, so I couldn't get my stuff together to get the video out. So here it is, better late than never. Let's get into the games that happened first. As usual, we'll start with mine, McGiblet's Funhouse. I was taking on Kim Possible. At kickoff, I was projected to get the win by 11 points, but it was an upset for Kim Possible. She got the win, 118-90 for a 28-point win difference, and that 28 points gets us our first award there. The biggest blowout. Yep, I got smoked. Kim had half her team hit projection. Quarterback Lamar Jackson, almost 33 points, beating projection by 6. Running back Chris Carson, almost 23 points, beating projection by 9. Another reason why Kim got the win is she didn't have any more bench moves to get herself a win, any more points. So she got the perfect lineup, managed her team well, all of her players performed, and she deserved that win on that there. So she got the biggest blowout and the perfect lineup on me. Now, I only had 4 of my 10 players hit projection, but I had quarterback Carson Wentz putting up almost 28 points, beating projection by 4. Running back Ezekiel Elliott, 22 points, beating his projection by 4 again. I did have a wide receiver on my bench. It would have net me an additional almost 7 points, but nowhere near enough for that win. So good win by Kim Possible there. Now the next game was Space Monkeys taking on Eric's 100 yards and running. At kickoff, the Space Monkeys were projected to get that win by 12 points. Ended up being a little bit more, 115-94 for a 21-point win difference. Space Monkeys got the win despite only having 3 people hit projection. The New York Patriots defense put up almost 28 points, double their projection. The kicker, Sly, put up 15 points, beating his projection by 6. And there was a tight end on the bench. It would have net an additional 23 points. That would have put him over the top on that, but definitely a solid win, despite only 3 people hitting projection. Now, Eric had 4 of his players hit projection. Quarterback Deshaun Watson, 36 points, beating projection by 6, and running back Sanders, I believe out of Philadelphia, put up 15 points, beating his projection by 9. Almost a perfect lineup for Eric. He had a tight end on a bench. It would have net him like an additional 0.4 of a point, so very close to the perfect lineup on that there. The next game was Adrian's Blue Nightmare taking on Michael's the Dub. At kickoff, Dub was projected to get the win by 4, and they got it by a little bit more, 87-73 for a 13-point win difference. They got the win despite only having 2 people hit projection. Kicker Matt Prater, 21 points from the Monday night game. He doubled his projection. And then the LA Rams defense put up 8 points on there to just hit their projection. Now, there was a wide receiver on the bench. It would have net just under 2 more points. So that's all he needed for the win, though. Now, Adrian also only had 2 people hit projection. Wide receiver Robbie Anderson putting up 20.5 points to double his projections. And wide receiver Mike Evans, almost 12 points, beating his projection by 1. 27 points left on the bench between 2 running backs and a defense. So that 27 points was more than the 13 he lost by. So there you go. The Salty Loss Award for you. Yep, left the win on the bench. That's never a good feeling. And when the game's all over and you look at your bench people and you just think, oh my gosh, why didn't I start this? Or this was a smart start. How did I know they're going to blow it up? It always sucks when you know you left that win there. Don't do it again. That's all I could say. It sucks. Going on the next game was Sheldon's team. Big Shell's team taking on Liz's Captain Rocks. At kickoff, Captain Rocks was projected to get the win by 6, but Sheldon's team got another win, 130-111 for a 19-point win difference. Half the team hit projection. Quarterback Matt Ryan almost 43 points, beating projection by 15. Running back Freeman, almost 24 points, doubling the projection. 2 running backs on the bench that would have net an additional 18 points on that. Now, Liz did have half her team hit projection as well. Quarterback Baker Mayfield, 25 points to beat his projection by 1. Running back Christian McCaffrey, almost 18 points, adjusted his projection. Not too much more moves Liz could have done on the bench, only 2.5 points from a wide receiver. Nowhere near enough for that win. The fifth game of our set saw Mary's team taking on Chuck's team. At kickoff, Chuck's team was projected to get the win by 3. But it was an upset. Mary's team got the win, 148 to 145 for that 3-point win difference there. And that 148 points was the highest score this week. So Mary put up some big points. She had 7 of her 10 players hit projection. Quarterback Kirk Cousins, almost 41 points, beating projection by 17. Running back James Conner, nearly 24 points, beating projection by 11. There's a whole bunch of points left on Mary's bench. So like 47 points between a wide receiver, a tight end, and a running back. And she had the highest score already with 148. She left 47 more on there. Yikes. Now, Chuck's team didn't do bad either. He also had 7 of his 10 players hit projection. Quarterback Russell Wilson, 35 points, beating projection by 9. Running back David Johnson, put up 22 points, almost doubling his projection. There was a quarterback, tight end, and a defense on the bench, which would have net almost 10 points. And that 10 points is more than the 3 they lost by. So they also get themselves the Salty Loss Award. Left to win on the bench. That does suck. You never want to see it, like I said. But what can you do? The last game was Rob's Kardashians taking on Mama and her boy. At kickoff, Jody's team, Mama and her boy, was projected to get the win by 8, but it was an upset win. Rob's Kardashians, 89 to 75 for the 14-point win difference. Rob got the win despite only having 2 people hit projection. Running back Carlos Hyde, 18 points, doubling the projection. Wide receiver Crowder put up almost 10 points to beat his projection by 3, with another 19 left on the bench from a wide receiver. Now, Jody had 3 of her players hit projection. Nick Chubb, almost 25 points, beating projection by 9. Tight end, the always questionable Andrews, putting up almost 8 points to beat his projection. Now, unfortunately for Jody, there was no more moves she could have done to get herself more points, so she does get the double thumbs up for the perfect lineup. Now, you say, hey, Golden Tate was on the bench. She didn't pick up Golden Tate till after he played off the waiver wire, so that one didn't count on there. But still, no more moves to maximize the points. Rob just got a win, finally. All right, going into the future matchups right now is Kansas City versus Denver. And if you've been watching the stuff, Patrick Mahomes got hurt, and he is out of the game. So he's not going to be putting up too many more points, and he may miss some time on there at that knee. The Monday night game will feature the New York Jets and the New England Patriots taking on each other. There's 4 teams on bye this week. The Carolina, so no Christian McCaffrey. Cleveland, no OBJ or Baker Mayfield or Nick Chubb. Pittsburgh, no James Conner. And Tampa Bay, no Goodwin, the wide receiver, or Mike Evans, I believe. So a lot of big impact players on bye. So be sure to do what you can, work the waiver wire, make some trades, do what you can to improve. Now, as far as the team matchups come up this week, we'll start with my team, the 2-4, not the best record, the Giblets Funhouse, taking on the 2-4 Mary's team. The 2-4 100 yards and running, taking on the 3-3 Kim Possible. The 3-3 Blue Nightmare, taking on the 6-0 Space Monkeys. The 2-4 Captain Rocks take on the 5-1 Dub. 2-4 Mama and her boy take on the 3-3 Chuck's team. The 1-5 Rob's Kardashians take on the 5-1 Big Shell's team. Seems like there's 3 teams on there in the upper echelon, 6-0 and 2 5-1s, and then there's almost everyone else stuck at a quagmire. And then of course Rob's team at the end, he just got his first win. So good luck trying to get the 2 on there against Big Shell's team, but you guys make those moves, make your teams as best they can, and good luck.